And we are live. Okay, let me get the energy right. We are going to light our Palo Santos and clear the energy and get the energy ready and set. We are only doing personal donation-based readings. A donation of minimum $5 will be required. Hi T, how's it going? Hi friend. Hi. How art thou? I am about to clear the energy. About to release some blockages. Set our intentions. Set the energy for ourselves. Align the energies. This is like picking the perfect canvas, and then stating what it is you desire to paint, or maybe even like what tools you desire. Like you are clearing the canvas to create what it is you want to create. You're picking out and calling out the tools. So like, let's say you want to do a painting, but you want to write letters in the painting, and so you're gonna need like a letter brush, but you also want to paint the background with one solid color, so you'll need one of those big brushes, So that is what we're currently doing. We are intentionally releasing any blocked energy. We are first giving ourselves a clean slate to work with. So a clean slate means that there's no anxiety present, there's no fear present, there's really nothing present. So to feel at a zero state is to feel calm, to feel peace, to feel like nothing. Okay? So breathe in, allow for the energy to be cleansed off of you. Any type of shackles, anything that you've been feeding that you feel like has not been serving your highest good, be willing to release that, okay? Any fears or doubts, doubting the energy that's around you, doubting the work that you've been putting in towards your own healing journey, doubting the relationships that you've attracted in your life, doubting the position that you have attracted in your life. Like, just release all of those energies of doubt, okay? You are exactly where you need to be. Everything is happening exactly the way that it's supposed to, at the pace that it's supposed to. Like, find peace within that statement that you are exactly where you need to be, and that your spiritual team and your ancestors are proud of you, and you are giving yourself permission to be proud of yourself because you've done more than enough work. You deserve to accept yourself right where you're at currently. Okay? Breathe out and release. Okay, let's do just a general message then. Let's see what Spirit has for you, T. All right, y'all. So we released the things that was blocking us from feeling confident in ourselves, any anxiety, any doubt. We're focusing only on the energy that supports us, that loves us. And you guys, we define what love is, okay? We really do. I watched Straight Outta Compton, or Surviving Straight Outta Compton on Netflix, and if none of y'all watched that, go watch that. I watched that yesterday. And y'all, it's a trigger warning for that, for anybody who's been in like a physical abusive relationship. But it was just really interesting how like her parents pretty much told her, like the women around her life was pretty much telling her how like it's normal for a man to hit the people that they love. And if they hit you, you need to see what you're doing wrong and you need to fix it fast, you know? And so that's what caused her to be in a abusive relationship with Dre, you know, Dr. Dre from NWA. And it was just really interesting to see her side of the story. It's like everyone kind of put out a movie about their side of the story. So it was interesting to see how she, you know, expressed her story. And she literally, it's a lot. I just recommend watching it, but it just shows you that you literally define what love is for you, you know? And based off that definition, like you will choose, you know, what type of experiences you will have. So I just want you to open yourself up to the highest energy of all when it comes to love. Like you deserve to feel spoiled, okay? You deserve to not have to question, okay, the love that's around you, the love that someone has for you. Okay. Hi, Goddess. I'm wonderful. How are you? If any of y'all want to read it, just let me know. It's a minimum donation of $5. The information is in the comments. I'm about to start with my Aquarius friend. And so y'all know we like to start off with a positive affirmation. I'm wonderful, Jen. How are you? But yeah, y'all will be helping me out. My niece's birthday is in like 2 weeks. And I am trying to get a ticket to go see her. I want to surprise her. My nieces love me, y'all. They really do. I just want to be successful. Like I am successful, but I just can't wait till like I can actually invite them to come stay with me in Texas, like, and just give them the life that, you know, just give them different experiences. In the meantime, like I give them my presents. Like I feel like it's super cool to have an adult who acts just like, you know, a kid. You be like, TT always understands me. Like when I be scared to like go out there and dancing, TT goes out there and start dancing, and then it just helps me start dancing. So like I just want them to stay connected to that inner child. And I appreciate them being born because they help me stay connected to my inner child. Okay, Goddess. It's been wonderful. You know, I'm not even gonna cap. I'm in a much better position. Like, there's this song called Gold by Joseph Solomon. Y'all go watch, listen to that too. Like, he's like, walk around like I'm gold. Gold look good on you. Thank God we don't look like we've been through. It's just, these songs be hitting me in the spirit. Like, it's been a week of just intentional self love to myself, and the songs that's been coming on, it just really makes me happy to like see the growth aspect, you know, to feel it, see like where you were at last year compared to where you're at this year with your emotions, your feelings, your ability to love yourself, baby. Because self-love is the best love. Self-love is the best love. All right, so I'm gonna do my Aquarius friend first, and then I'm gonna do you, Sagittarius. What kind of reading did you want? Did you want like a message from spirit? Do you want to know how someone specifically feels about you? All right. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel, a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for only allowing for high vibrating energies and entities in this space, those who have our highest intentions in mind. Thank you for allowing for me to connect with our spiritual team and ancestors who have our highest intentions in mind. High vibrating energies and entities. Thank you for keeping us protected against any vibration of energies and entities. They're not allowed in this space, spirit. Okay, so let us start off with this positive affirmation card for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What positive affirmation card would you like to start to get my Aquarius? Okay. Okay, so we have I release all criticism. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Okay, so the yellow is actually sticking out to me, and it's interesting. The yellow is your solar plexus. That's like your planning process. So this is like the steps. Maybe some people, when it comes to them getting down to a particular conclusion or realizing something, maybe they don't go at the same pace as you. Maybe it takes them a minute to. Maybe they do have a scattered approach. Maybe certain people around you like just don't plan as deeply or as intensely as you do. That's kind of what I feel like right here. So I do feel like this is like exercising compassion. It could be exercising compassion for yourself as well, because it's like it says the love and acceptance that I give to others is mirrored to me. So it's like if I want people to love and accept the fact that I may take some time to get to a particular conclusion, or to plan something out, let me do that for others. Okay. Because usually the yellow talks about like the steps it takes to get to a particular transformation, a particular point, stage in your life. And maybe someone is not, maybe others are not on the same stage as you are. Like it's just taking them, like we all go at different paces, you know? So this is like being willing to just love and accept others no matter what pace they go at, how they plan, how they come down to particular conclusions, and that is because you wish for that to be mirrored to you. So it's like if I am, maybe this perspective is the perspective that I actually need to be at, but I have not figured out how to get there just yet. Like it's not in alignment with me just yet. I don't want to adopt to that particular perspective yet. You know, I don't want to practice it since I know it takes me time to get to this particular perspective. Like, let me, and I would love to have love and acceptance regardless of not having this particular perspective. Let me mirror that to other people, you know? Okay. And then we have I am compassionate. So it says I understand how important it is to have compassion, and not just for others, but for myself as well. I forgive I forgive myself for the times that I may have let myself down, and I forgive others for the same. I realize that like me, everyone is doing the best that they know with the tools that they have. I am compassionate. Then we have I am ambitious. I put my goals and ideas into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desire into action, it's for the good of all of those involved. I am ambitious. So it's the goals and ideas. Like this, it's the steps. It's the planning process. Like your sacral, not your sacral, your solar plexus is like your planning process. Whether you have a logical approach, a step by step, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this or I do that, or is it like kind of scattered? You know, is it like all over the place? Like when a problem arises, I can freak the fudge out and I don't know what to do, and it takes me a minute to like be able to breathe and actually be able to come up with the steps. You know, do I just flow? So I do feel like this is just you being compassionate with yourself so that you can just allow for yourself to feel more passionate. Maybe even growing the passion between certain connections in your life. Okay, because sometimes when you're extra critical of people or just come off as extra critical, even if it's on yourself, you know, people may possibly feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm afraid to make a mistake around this particular person. And it could it could just make the passion like, you know, like right here. Okay. The orange and the yellow is sticking out for me. So that's where the passion part is coming from, the sacral. Look, I'm like explaining the way that I break down the things that I see because I see the colors stand out to me, and then that's how I pick up the message. Okay. But yeah, I do feel like this is just being compassionate with the way you communicate and view things, because the blue is your throat chakra. That's the way you express yourself, you know. Yeah, allow for people to grow, allow for yourself to grow, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So now let us see what Message Spirit has for you. Okay, I got you. Nothing about love. LOL. That's funny. All right, and for those who are here, if any of y'all want a personal reading, just let me know your sign, and it is a donation of minimum $5. It's going to be an in-depth reading as always. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for you, Aquarius. Thank you so very much. What message you have for my Aquarius friend? Okay, okay. Good energy. You got the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. It shows that you have a choice and that you have a path. It's a free will and the free choice path. Both of these paths, these choices on, like your reality, your world. This is like, I feel like this is an energy that you feel, but they also want you to be mindful of what you are allowing in your reality bubble when it comes to the energies that you are investing in. This could be your own energy, your own thoughts, your own actions, are those you keep in close proximity. Okay, so even when you're scrolling on your phone, like what version of you, what path is it feeding? Okay, because there are two paths, there are two choices here. It's just like, what wand are you feeding? Are you feeding this wand that's like, this is the reality that I want? Okay, so when I'm scrolling down my social media, I'm going to see a lot of things that encourage me to create my own reality. I'm going to talk to friends and communicate with friends and share things with friends that are about me creating my own reality, me being in control of myself, people who are encouraging that in me. I'm going to talk and be around people who pour that type of energy into me, that, I'm a whole and complete person. I can go wherever I want. I am free, and then this right here, it's a choice, it's a path, it's here, but it kind of like keeps you stuck in a corner. Okay, it keeps you stuck in a corner. Your back is already turned to this particular wand. I can say that for sure. But it doesn't mean that it's not in the back of your head. It doesn't mean that it's not present. It doesn't mean that you don't freely give energy to it, that you're not capable of it. Okay, so you're capable of freely giving this particular path, this particular energy, which will cause you to go down the path. But your back is currently turned towards it, which is great. Okay, but it's still in your space. Okay. So with this Three of Pentacles being here, like it's still in your room. Okay. This Three of Pentacles talks about working things out. It talks about contract work. It talks about teamwork. It talks about building. It also talks about belief patterns, certain teams. Okay. So I do feel like this is just saying like you will always have a path and always have a choice when it comes to who you desire to work with, who you desire to build with. Um, the patterns that you wish to weave within self, within particular connections, especially even with your home. Okay, this Four Wands is like the foundations, the relationships. Is usually talking about home life. Is also talking about certain celebrations as well. Okay, so certain milestones in your life. There's going to be a lot of milestones in your life, a lot of celebrations, especially with this Nine of Cups. This talks about wish fulfillment, but they want you to continue to go down this path of opening yourself up. Like you see how this person, like this is all their gifts, all their love, all their talent. Is literally them mastering themselves. They know who they are, and that's their gold mine. Okay, this is like me knowing myself should always be the goal. Okay, so if I feel like I'm focusing on, things that align with self mastery, like if that's what I'm creating, if that's what I'm building with, if that's what people are encouraging me to do, to master myself, to learn about myself, to pour into myself, like that is the right path. Like, I just want you to look at all of this, because this is a path that someone has their hand on. Okay, that is how they want their world and their reality to be. That's the way that they want to be on. And she's looking at it. It's about building and collaborating with people, maybe even living with people, having relationships with people, celebrating with people who align with just a lot of love, like just seeing me for who I am and treating me as such. Okay, so that is the path that this person desires to go on. I'm not sure what this is in the back. Okay, I can just say that it's just not even. Okay, it's a shadow. I can say that much. It's most definitely a shadow that kind of towers over you. Like this energy may not, it could be a past version of you, or it could be somebody else. Okay, it could be someone in your family with masculine energy. Could be an air sign. We get Gemini energy here, but it could be Aquarius or Libra. But with this Four of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles, it's almost like holding back your investment from this particular person. Maybe this person's been holding back their investment in you for quite some time, and that blocks them from being able to see their own stability, their own confidence. Like this could be an uncle, it could be a father, but it's like someone is chained from seeing their new beginning, like their new stable beginning. Like This Eight of Swords is their analysis paralysis. This is them trying to make sense of something. Like this is them allowing for themselves to be too much in their head, and it's starting to cause them to procrastinate, cause for them to maybe even stay in their room, maybe even think about this particular person opinion, or if they're going to invest in them or something. But it is starting to cause a bigger hold on them if they continue to invest in it. Okay, that's if they continue to invest in it, this is what's going to happen. It has not happened yet, which is wonderful, but if they continue to feed into it, then it will grow into this. Okay, right now it's the Five of Wands, okay, which is like it's small disputes. These are disputes that can be solved. Okay, this could be in the home life, it could be in a particular relationship, it could be in a career, like it could be, with anybody who you may be building with or collaborating with or working with. Okay, but if the energy stays like this and someone continues to stay closed off and not open-minded, open to communicating, open compassionately, maybe even open to investing, then it could grow into something like that is like detrimental to where someone would just have to walk away, and the damage that's done can be like unrepairable in a way. Like Five of Swords is not cool, okay, but it comes from just ego, not wanting to work things out, not wanting to resolve something. So let's pull some oracles, okay? I feel like it's almost like being open. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What additional messages you have for my Aquarius? Okay. So we have Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth. And I feel like with this yoga and exercise, that could be just like, how do you want your world and your reality to be? That has a lot to do with how you want self to be, how you want self to feel. You may be possibly receiving certain messages, from these yoga sessions, these exercise sessions. Maybe it'll help you unlock your gifts, help you feel that energy, help you activate that particular energy within you. Okay, maybe it helps release some stress as well. Okay, so we have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and your mind. And that's what this is. This is what all of this is, and I feel like it could be coming from you working with, people who give you that perspective. Okay, actually being willing to invest in those particular people, open up to them. Your emotions are healing, so it's going to help heal you. It's going to help heal other connections. Like I said, we're at a Five of Wands state right now, but if you stay in this uneasy energy without talking it out or without working it out, it could turn into a Five of Swords. And it's just coming from someone who's being stuck in their head, stuck in their room, more so than trying to see another person's perspective. Okay. So the Five of Swords is like, there's no solution. There's never a solution. The Five of Wands is every problem has a solution. Maybe the solution is for me to like compassionately walk away or compassionately talk this out, or to just let bygones be bygones in a way. The Five of Swords is like, this is my perspective. I'm not budging on this perspective. This perspective is right. Your perspective is wrong. You're stupid for having that perspective. And it's like a constant, like, let's prove to each other who has the right perspective. And it's getting detrimental to someone's energy. Okay. So this is to help release this resentment from your heart and your mind. And I feel like it's heavy from the mind because it's like when this person gets to thinking, they feel stuck and trapped. Okay. Heavy from the mind. Okay. Okay. And then we have Celeste. The happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Okay. And it's so beautiful because it is already happening. I can say that for sure. It is already happening with that Two of Wands. We have Zaina. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask that you relax and feel safe. Okay, so this Five of Wands and this Five of Swords, while it can be external, it could also be internal. And that could be what this is. This person's in a battle with their own mind. It could be with fear. It could be with doubt. It could be with procrastination. It could be just my perception of things not going right. That could be me. So again, it goes back into that Two of Wands, I have a choice on which energy am I going to feed. I'm already facing the right direction, which is every problem has a solution. I'm doing my best to find peace. I'm doing my best to not stay stuck in my head. Okay. But it doesn't mean that this energy still isn't in the back of my head. And if I feed it too much, if I get stuck in this particular energy, then I will be like this. Okay. And if I stay like this, which is not making any actions at all, it's going to turn into this. And it doesn't mean this is impossible to break. It's just much harder. Okay. It's much harder. So just do your best to make sure you're not feeding that devil energy, which is like anything that makes your spirit feels confined. And it feels like you're stuck. Okay. It could literally be just fear, period. Just understand you're always free. Every problem has a solution. You're literally safe and protected from all sorts of harm. You have angels helping you release unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Like you're literally surrounded by a lot of love. You're going to be celebrated soon. Okay. You're going to be celebrated. Your world and your reality, like you're already on that path. Okay. You have to just continue to go down it. Okay. Continue to see the things, like just continue to drive down this path. Like you're gonna start seeing like every freaking corner it's just some lit ass shit, and it's continuing to get more lit. Okay. And then we have Indrael. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel up on earth and all of its inhabitants. Okay. And so that's why you can't just stay in a corner. Okay. Like that's why you can't just like stay in your mind and in your head about particular things, because it's like you shining your light is your gold mine. Okay. So don't allow for any insecurities to hold you back. Don't allow for external energies to hold you back. Like don't allow for certain individuals not investing in you to hold you back. Okay. Just continue to have an open heart, and work with the people who are willing to work with you when it comes to how you want your world and your reality to be. Okay. Even though you might have certain people in your home space, in your room, in your reality who don't want to make the same type of investments as you, it doesn't mean that you have to feed that energy. Okay. Do your best not to allow for certain thoughts that they say to be in your head, or don't give it too much power, especially to where it makes you feel stuck. Okay, Jen, I'm about to go to you now. So the wands, it could be action, it could be your passion. I feel like it's a path. Like I feel like it's a choice. And I feel like someone could be coming to you and wanting to work things out with you. Like this could be you or them. Somebody may possibly want to celebrate with you. Oh, but let me pull I'll pull a chakra card too. For some reason, I feel like it's family related, and I feel like it's a man, but it doesn't have to be a man. Like they could have masculine energy. This King of Swords could also be you as an Aquarius. Um, so we have Faith, we have Facade here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm like, this could even be a father for some reason, but I don't know anything like maybe them trying to express some wisdom, or maybe something that was said when you were younger, or something like, hmm. So we are all wounded. Some wounds are recognized easily while others are not. Forge ahead and do not allow for your pain to hold you back. You are meant to inspire others, and if you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time to deliver your message. Okay. So it says, I am more than I think I am. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. And that's what this is. Okay. So it's almost like becoming closed off when it comes to like investing in your bigger picture goal and dream because of something or someone. It's like taking it as a learning experience. Okay. Maybe there's going to be like, there was difficulty getting on the same page with someone, but I don't feel this anymore. Like, I feel like this is energy of people who are willing to be on the same page with you, but you have to be willing to communicate and talk to these particular people, because Five of Wands is just don't be stuck in your head. Like Okay, let's say an obstacle does take place. Like this may not have happened yet. Okay, but let's say obstacle do take place. Instead of be like, oh my gosh, this person hates me, or maybe there's some, I release all criticism. Okay, don't feed too much into the criticism. Like, let's be like, this person's understanding. This person wants to be on the same page with me. They want to see eye to eye with me. Like, they want to be able to work with me. Like, they love me. They want my vision to be out here in the world as well. Everybody who I work with want me. Everybody who I build with, everyone who I interact with, want me to be successful, want me to love myself, want me to master myself, want to see me shine. Okay. So it says, I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow for myself to shine? Narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using your energy in a self-defeating way, gift, muse, and fear. So I feel like you're already going down a path. It's just something in the back of your mind, in the back of your head that may cause you to shut down or be hesitant to invest or hesitant to open up. Okay. Facade says personal comfort comes with this metallic energy and a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and a care for others are also represented. Being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. Okay, so recovering who you are is that Nine of Cups. That is self-mastery, okay? So it says, this isn't who I am. If you're unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Bronze God is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood pain? Disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain, recovery, integration, and play. Okay, so maybe wanting to work with more people who celebrate you, maybe wanting to work with more people or live with more people who feels like a Nine of Cups. Okay, they feel confident within themselves. You know that they're confident. You don't feel like they're playing with your mind, like that. You don't feel like you have to be stuck in your head a lot, like questioning them and their motives, you know. And that could come from a perspective, or it could come from a perspective from what you were raised around. It could come from a perspective because of that's what's actually happening, or it could literally be just your perspective, So just be mindful of that, because I do feel good energy. Like, this is great. This is wonderful. It's free will, free choice, but it's like there is this closed off type of energy. Okay, so it's like, instead of being like stuck in my King of Swords state, which is like, I have a lot of wisdom. I'm speaking, I'm talking. Let me be my King of Cups state, which is like, I'm interacting emotionally, like I'm working with, I'm open, I'm connecting, building with, I'm putting myself out there. I'm not just giving the advice, but I'm acting it like I'm being in it as well. Okay. Emotionally, okay, emotionally in it, because the King of Cups has some really deep emotions. Like, you feel that shit. Okay. You got empath, discovery, perseverance, Okay, so now let's go to my Sagittarius friend. Thank you, T. Okay, and if anybody here wants a reading, it is a donation of $5. My Sagittarius friend, this is for you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Spirit. And y'all know, just always come back. Just come back to the readings. I know it could be a lot sometimes. So I'm like, it's really wise to just meditate with it. And then later on in the day, you're literally going to receive like messages on why, like, it's going to make your reading make sense. That's all I can say. Like, just be open and receptive to the message. Because we just read the cards. And so, like, you're going to receive your own intuitive messages, because it's not meant for everybody to know like what your messages are. Like, certain things that I say is just going to spark the deeper message in you. Okay, That's all I have to say. Okay, so this is going to be for my Sagittarius. If anybody else want a reading, just let me know what your sign is. Okay. And send a minimum donation of $5. My info is in the bio and it's also pinned in the comments. Thank you, Spirit. We're clearing up the energy. Opening up this new portal. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to receive the messages for the highest good, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what positive affirmation card they want to start you off with. Okay. Okay, so we have I open new doors to life. So it says, I rejoice in what I have. I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. And then we have I am strong. So it says, I'm stronger than I think I am. I reject victimhood. My strength is in knowing that all circumstances are temporary. I focus my attention on what's in front of me. I naturally move forward into new phases of life. I am strong. So even this one, I naturally move forward into new phases of life. So it's like my spirit is desiring for me to go into a new phase of my life. This could be a new location. It could be a new career. It could be it's a whole new door. Okay. I open new doors to life because my spirit is naturally wanting that for me. So I am strong enough. This is just reaffirming to it that I'm strong enough to be able to open this new door and go through this new door. Okay. It says, I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. So if I want to continue to be a strong person, then I'm going to continue to move forward. And me continuing to move forward is literally me kind of dedicating my life to the new and changing. Okay. There's going to always be that fresh new experiences ahead. So I want to greet the new with open arms because I know that I am a progressive person. I know that I love to move forward in my life. I know that I don't like to feel stagnant. I know I like to feel refreshed. I like to experience fresh. I like to experience new. I know that that's what I want to feel. I want to feel that energy again. Okay. So this is not saying that something has to be wrong with your life in order for you to want something new, because maybe some people are telling you if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know, like you have so much to be grateful for. Why do you want to leave? Like, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And just say, hey, like I can rejoice in what I have. I could be happy where I'm at, but I could still want to do more. It's like, you know, Rihanna didn't hate singing, you know, but she wanted to make some makeup. She wanted to make, you know, a lingerie set and bras and panties and stuff, you know. So it's like she rejoiced in her music career and her acting career, but she knew that, you know, there's going to be new doors to open and she wants to go through those doors. She wants to greet the new with open arms. She trusts for her life to be wonderful. Every stage in her life can be wonderful. Nothing has to be wrong in order for me to want something new in my life. Okay. That's just the feeling that I'm feeling. Okay. And then we have I'm a gift. I'm a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I'll ever know. My presence, my knowledge, and my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I'm a gift, and since my passion, my knowledge, and my presence contribute to the greater good of the world, that's another reason why I have to continue to open up these new doors, because I have to explore new sides of myself. I know that there's a lot of different people that I have to reach, and yes, I can reach them virtually, but maybe I have to be there physically as well. You know, maybe I do need to travel the world. Okay. We have I'm perceptive. My intuition is powerful. When I'm unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. And that part is the, you know, I just have this feeling that something new like needs to, like something new. It's just like I just feel like I need new energy or something. Okay. So let's get into the actual spread. Let's see what message they have for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Hi, the future is bright and shining. If you want a reading, it is a $5 minimum donation. Just let me know what your sign is. And my information is in the comment box and the bio. It's pinned. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's see what message Spirit has for you. That's a lot. Girl, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, 222. Like, you probably feel like you're being pulled in two separate directions as well, just like with the same relationships in your life. Okay. So we have the Star and we have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Girl, the hell, girl, period, boo. Girl, I know you said nothing about love, but okay, we're going to read everything. So the Star card with the King of Wands. The King of Wands is technically like your divine match. It's like your divine counterpart because you're a fire sign. So you're technically like the Queen of Wands. King of Wands is literally like your miracle. So the Star card is Aquarian energy. We also have Aries energy here. We have Leo energy. We have Virgo energy. We have Pisces energy. We have Scorpio energy. A lot of major arcana here, okay? The Star card talks about deeply resting and deeply healing yourself, maybe even a vacation. So you may be working to go on a vacation. Like the King of Wands is usually someone who perseveres. Okay, this is someone who goes after what they want. It gives me Leo energy. So as an internal person, as this being you, this is you tapping into your masculine energy to like hustle. You tapping into your masculine energy to go after the things that you want. This could be you just feeling like you are shining bright and you feeling really, really attractive, and you're attracting a lot of different energies towards you, attracting a lot of different opportunities towards you. You are, going after your biggest wishes and dreams. Like the Star card is miracles, it's dreams, it's like wishing on a star, it's deeply resting. It talks about being a star, being very, very attractive, catching a lot of attention. This is what's coming towards you, so you will be catching a lot of attention from a lot of different people who do desire to pursue you. Okay, they could want to pursue you in a career sense, but they could also want to pursue you in a sexual sense or pursue you in a romantic relationship. Most definitely pursuing you in a relationship, pursuing you as an opportunity. Okay, I will say it's because of the energy and the attraction that you feel. Okay, the Star card is someone who looks at you as a star, seeing you as this very attractive and beautiful and divine person. Like the energy is magnetic. They feel like you're magnetic. Okay, you may possibly feel the same way. This could also be you just feeling like you're feeling magnetic towards your wishes coming true. You could possibly feel like you just want to work because it's just a lot of magnetic energy around you. Okay, some of it may be superficial from certain energies around you. Okay, but we do have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. The Ace of Cups is an overwhelming amount of love. It's a new love. It's you opening up your heart. And Two of Cups talks about soulmate energy. Okay, it's a connection. It's about feeling connected with certain relationships. So you're going to be having a lot of relationships around you that's going to be opening up your heart. It's going to be activating your heart. Okay, it's a lot of healing that's taking place. This Emperor card is father energy, it's boss energy. So this is you becoming your own boss. This is like you feeling like you're in a dream come true and you're just connecting with all the right people and all the right relationships. If this is a boss that you have, this is just someone who feels like your dream come true, like you're just a great worker. If it's your father, they could just be really establishing the right plans and doing the right thing. Like this Emperor card is like divine masculine, and the Emperor does the right thing. And with the Sun card being here, that's the happiest card in the deck. This is a lot of childlike energy. It's just someone who wants to do the right thing. They want to do the right thing when it comes to their planning process. They want to do the right thing when it comes to their child, their children, their kids. Okay, so if it is your father, they're wanting to do the right thing. When it comes to just you feeling happy and joyful and you feeling loved, and you being able to go after your dreams and goals. Okay, I just see a lot of supportive energy, a lot of supportive energy, a lot of love. Okay, the Hermit card and the Moon card, though, this Hermit card is someone who's fully retracted their energy, like in a way where it's like they're not open at all. They could have ghosted for some years, maybe ghosting for years. This could even be you. To do a lot of healing, to find themselves. Like this Moon card is someone who's drowning in a hidden identity. Okay, and this is the Sun. Okay, so someone has to really go within themselves, get away from a lot of external voices and energy so that they can hear themselves, so they can really heal, so they can really see themselves. They've been going through a transformation with this death card being here. Like they've been killing off an old version of themselves and they've been rebirthing a new version of themselves. Okay, so they had to really block off their energy. Okay, it could have been from certain friend groups, certain people who cause too much doubt in your world. Okay, maybe they had a lot of doubt in their world because of their friend group. um, they're telling you anything with that leads into confusion, anything where you feel like somebody's like giving half empty promises, like they're just romancing you, but they bring a lot of confusion. Like this is someone who says a lot of sweet things. There's a lot of sweet nothings. Okay, this is just an option. You're gonna have a lot of different options. There is one option that is, is the one, but there's also an option that I feel like it could be someone from the past who talks about they've changed, but they haven't. Um, they're very controlling, maybe very possessive, maybe very insecure, maybe really, really jealous. Okay. But they do have this sweet side and they are very romantic. They give a lot of gifts, but they bring a lot of confusion. Okay, they bring a lot of confusion. Don't feed into that particular energy at all. Like this is someone who you have been taking a break from. Don't feed into their energy. Okay, and it could be even possibly don't feed into people who may be doubting, wanting to build with you, wanting to have a connection with you. If they're not sure of it, then don't even engage in it. Hey, but also this is also you not being pulled in two separate directions. Okay, you may possibly feel pulled in two separate directions because someone is romancing you, but they're not really doing it. Like this emperor could be what you're calling in towards you. Like this star card could be like you wishing on a star and you affirming what type of partner would you like, but that energy is here. Okay, but you have to know what it's supposed to feel like. Okay, what stability is supposed to feel like. So they do want you to block off being even friends with a particular person, and your gut is telling you that. Like distance yourself from this person for a little bit. And it could be because they bring up too much emotions for you to where it's blocking your transformation. Okay, so let us pull some cards for you. Okay, did you want just a random love reading, or did you want Aquarius, or did you want a specific question? Okay, so we have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like right here, like this separation, time apart from your partner, worth waiting for divine timings at work in your love life. Like it's just so many options. Okay, there is one option, it's undeniable. Okay, I'm not sure if you met this person just yet, but you feel them in your heart. Like you genuinely will feel this particular person. Like this is someone who pursues you consistently. Okay, whoever that Knight of Cups energy is, they're back and forth. Like they apologize so much and continue to do the same thing. They bring a lot of emotional confusion towards you. You don't feel grounded at all. Whoever this King of Wands is, they're literally a dream come true. They're very attractive. Okay, and because like maybe that attractiveness could cause you to doubt, but I'm telling you, this motherfucker right here, like baby, okay, all I can say, they're a good planner, they're a leader, they go after what they want. They may possibly have kids. I'm not even gonna count. They may be really in tune with their joy. Okay, like they really like to have fun. This is a wish fulfillment. This is a dream come true. So it's just like, don't give up on this. Okay. Whether they're here or not, I'm not sure if they are yet. I'm not sure if close is popping up in this spread. Okay. Um, so divine timing is at work in your love life. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Like if this is an energy that you're calling in, that higher level of commitment is just like you wanting someone who is more consistent, who is a person of their word, who goes after what it is that they want, who is a leader. Okay, that higher level of commitment is someone who is disciplined, someone who doesn't like allow for their sexual desires to get the best of them, someone who's consistent. Okay, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. They're already here. You can't even try to get that out. Like they snuck it in, okay? Because I know you was like nothing about love, but it was too strong to ignore, okay? So we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And then give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay. So like I said, it's going to be extremely magnetic with this particular person. Like look at that King of Wands. Like the energy around them, and then like you're going to feel it in your heart. Okay. Like this is not anything you can ignore. You can't ignore this. You feel like you're bursting with energy. Like you feel like your life has done like a whole 180 in a way, okay? Like you feel like the sun, like this person's like literally connecting with this person makes you feel super, super optimistic, okay? It could be someone you're working with, okay? You don't feel like this. You're not even going to want to close yourself off from this particular person. Like they're going to like help, they're going to be showing you new doors, showing you new experiences, like a new type of life, okay? Like it's like, yeah, right. But I'm telling you, girl. So we got help from above. We got soulmate, baby. You can't push it away. Okay, you just can't push it away. Okay, let's do the help from above first. Which one do you want about love slash romance? So the help from above says your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. You are loved beyond your you are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you to heal and open your heart. There is a higher order and timing to all things. You're being asked to work on your self worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. And that's what's coming towards you. All you have to do is just be willing to open your heart, be willing to see yourself for who you are, and be willing to put yourself out there, okay? So it says, keep asking for higher help and intervention in any area of your life. Then follow your intuition and lower your barriers. Let go of any notions of how divinity will bring about your deepest heart's yearning. It may not be in a package you would expect, but it will be life altering. Your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. That may require you to feel some fear and pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take steps forward with faith that your greater good is coming. Okay. Like the fear and pain may not necessarily come from this, come from your past experiences that you've been, suppressing. Okay. And then we have how teachable are you? So it says, are you open to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, negativity, and self sabotage? What are some of your favorite things to do? Is it to watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink? To give those things up in order to create time. I'm tired of being sick and tired. What is your willingness to learn? You might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminished enormously. And it is at this point where you become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you've learned to your life, you won't really know it. This card is beckoning you to not only be open-minded, but take specific actions towards change. Okay, so just know if something constantly pops up in your head, like different people tell you like the same thing that you've already heard, I say it's like the universe sending you a message like, why do I keep hearing this? Why does this thing keep popping up in my path? It's like, are you applying it? It could be reinforcing a belief. It could be like really to ask yourself, am I really, really applying? This is you tapping into your, I'm goals and dreams. I'm going to go after my biggest wishes, goals, and dreams. Like, I'm not going to take no for an answer. I am going to persevere, okay? I am going to feel happiness. I am going to feel joy. Like, I will say that this is someone who most definitely do want a baby, okay? Like a miracle child or something. Maybe they feel like a miracle child. Maybe they feel like you're a miracle, okay? Like, okay, so mate. Okay, Aquarian friend, are you still here? Okay, you just want general love. You can think about this particular person and I can just pick up on it. You don't have to say anything. Or it can be just general love. You're welcome, Goddess. I appreciate you for allowing me to read for you. All right, I got you. Most definitely some manifesting going on. Some intentional energy. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to clear up the energy, the previous cycle. Okay. Allow me to connect with the spiritual team that have their highest intentions in mind. Shoo-doo-dah, doo-be-dah, I wanna love you. Shoo-doo-dah, doo-be-be-dah. I'm going to take a moment to clear the energy real quick. We are releasing any destructive fears, any destructive doubts, any destructive energy. We are flowing any stagnant energy. We are in constant motion. We are open to receiving what's for our highest good. We are open to receiving that message from our spiritual team that has our highest intentions in mind. We are grateful for the message that they give to us. We just allow for it to flow to us. We are feeding the energies of peace and love and groundedness and stability, safety and security. We are not in a rush. We are present. All right, thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So, what positive affirmation card you like to start off? Start my Aquarius friend off with. Show me feeling, Spirit. Okay. So we have I am at peace with my age. So it says each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. Okay, so the yellow again is here. It's a lot of yellow in this one. Okay, so it's almost about like not feeling like you have to go along to some sort of guideline. Like some people are like, oh, I can't be a CEO at the age of 26 or 25. Like I have to be 40 or I need more experience or blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And I just feel like, this is like not doubting if you're too young or too old to do a particular thing. It's just like understanding that like you can literally experience the same thing at a different age and it'll be a different experience. Like what I experienced 10 years ago, if I experience it today, like it feels like a completely different experience. I can eat ice cream at the age of 80 and like it just feels different from eating ice cream when I was 3 or eating ice cream when I was 10. So it's like it's not really about the particular like experience and the age that I am. It's about just having that particular experience. Like how will it feel to read this book at the age of 80? How will it feel to read this book at the age of 5? How will it feel to read this book at the age of 25? How will it feel to go after something that excites me at the age of 80? How will it feel to go after something that excites me at the age of 25? How will it feel to go after something that excites me at the age of 5? Like there's going to always be that excitement, and I do feel like this is just really going after those particular things, not allowing for your age to hold you back when it comes to your own planning process. Maybe it is like planning things for other people. Maybe people are like, what do you know? You're young, and maybe you're like super, super wise. And even if not, you learn through your particular experiences. So it's like just allow for yourself to experience things, okay? And then we have I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. So it says, I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I am blessed beyond my fondest of dreams. Okay, so blessed beyond my fondest of dreams is like I'm literally receiving more than I can even imagine. Like even in my dreams, like that's how blessed I am. So this is very, very beautiful. So it's like, maybe I could be young, but I'm very blessed and I have a lot of wisdom in me. And maybe it is like a duty of mine to spread this wisdom. And it's really interesting because just with this, it's like I'm totally adequate for all situations. I'm one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Okay. So this is really interesting. It's really interesting. Like it kind of seems like this is career, like, but it could be something that could affect your love life in a way as well. It's just like I can make plans on my own. I can do things on my own. I can like, you know, create a particular experience. Like I can trust myself. I'm adequate for all situations, like all experiences. Okay. Okay, so then we have I am a creator. Everything around me began as a thought. My clothes, my home, and even the roads I drive on were once just thoughts. When I take the time to contemplate my surroundings, I grasp all of the thoughts that took place to create the world. Likewise, my thoughts have created things. My thoughts create my actions and thereby create my life as I know it. Therefore, I strive and I strive to think about my desires optimistically. I am a creator. So it's like whatever desire I want, like, do I desire to have a connection with somebody? Do I desire to be my own boss? Do I desire to, be surrounded by love? So if I desire to be surrounded by love, then let me create thoughts that will help me take actions towards going after, love, like the things that I love me back, like I radiate love, I radiate acceptance, like I desire to feel love in a way that I want to receive the love, okay? Like I desire to create the life that I want to create for myself. Like I can be intentional with the things that I desire to have in my life. So this right here, when it comes to I am a creator, it's like what are you intentionally creating? It could be like with your own relationship with yourself or the relationships around you. What thoughts are you adopting to? Which thoughts are you giving a lot of energy to? And how is it affecting your actions when it comes to connecting with particular people? Like is it just being seen from a perspective of age? Like are you doubting yourself? Are you giving more power to people who are older than you? when it comes to your own love life or the connections that you have around you, because this is like my age, I'm at peace with my age, okay? And maybe sometimes, maybe I don't know what's like, I just have to be able to experience things at the end of the day. I can't avoid particular experiences, but I can say that I'm adequate for all situations. So there doesn't really need to be a I told you so type of energy. If my heart is calling for me to do something and go after something, even if someone did tell me so, like it's because my heart wants to experience it. It's because there's something for me to learn. It is something for me to gain from it. So I do feel like this is like giving that power back to you when it comes to the stories that you're creating in your life, in your world. Okay. Then we have I am receptive. So it says I'm open to new ideas. I am willing to try different methods. I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I am receptive. And I feel like right here with this welcoming intellectual stimulation is to, yes, like I can talk and discuss different perspectives and different points of views. I welcome it and I can consider it, but it doesn't mean I have to adopt to it. Okay. And being able to consider it is to like really deeply meditate with it and internalize, what my reality will look like if I decided to adopt to this particular thing as a truth. How will this truth, how will this thought affect the actions that I take? How will it affect the actions that you take? Now, anybody else. So if this is a thought that I adopted to as my truth, how does it affect the way that I show up? Okay. So then we have I am perceptive. Okay, my intuition is powerful. When I'm unsure, my intuition is sure. I strengthen my intuition by trusting it and responding to its impulses. I am perceptive. Okay, so it's like I do receive. I receive these particular thoughts. I receive it. And it's just like I have to see how it applies to me. I have to see what I can create with these thoughts that I receive, with these impulses that I receive when it comes to my intuition. Like I'm adequate for all situations because I'm one with the power and wisdom of the universe. But it is a power that I have to claim. Okay, it's easy for me to stand up for myself because I know that I'm going to always be protected by the universe. I'm going to always be protected. It doesn't matter how young I am. Okay, I'm an unlimited being, accepted from an unlimited source. I am blessed beyond my fondest of dreams. So it's like my intuition, my heart, my spirit is going to tell me what experiences that I need to go down. Do you feel like it is creating your own path, okay? Accepting your own unique ways of doing things, okay? You don't have to allow for your story to unfold in the same way as someone else's, okay? Around this age, this is what I did. And around this age, this is what I did. So you're on the right track. Like some people telling you that, like when you just have your experiences when you're supposed to have them, okay? On your own clock, okay? So let's go ahead and receive this message. Hi, Vidi. I'm doing donation based questions. So if you want a question, you can send a donation. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what is the current energy around this Aquarius love life? Show me clearly, please, Spirit, the current energy around their love life. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we have the King of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is like loving, nurturing energy. It is a long-term relationship. Okay, like so with this Queen of Pentacles being here, it could also be a mom figure. It could be someone who has a lot of motherly energy to them. It's someone who's very practical. Like when it comes to a Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who does put a lot of time and energy in you in the physical. Okay, so this is what current energy is around you. This may be you actively working on seeing eye to eye with somebody. Okay, usually the Queen of Pentacles is like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue, I want to work things out. Okay, so this could be the energy that you're invoking, and if that's the case, that you're invoking your feminine energy, or it could be energy around you, which is someone who's just really nurturing, someone who really likes to take care of themselves and take care of others around them. And with the Queen of Pentacles being here, this is someone who is already in your physical. Okay, when it comes to the actions, the time, and the effort. Okay, like you can't miss a Queen of Pentacles because they only put their time and energy towards things that they see that is worth the investment. Okay, so this is someone who is intentional with the care that they put into you. Okay, like this is someone who knows their worth. I can say that for sure. So it's like, there's not someone who's going to just like be all over you, but it's someone who always nurtures. They always nurture. You see how her eyes are closed? Like, she knows who she is. Like, she knows that she's also worth the investment too. But like, she sees you. Like, she sees how deeply you love. Okay. This King of Cups, I feel like, may possibly be you. And this is you just in a, like, your subconscious state. Okay. Especially with this moon card. Like, the King of Cups and the moon card especially is a lot of subconscious energy. So really someone who's like kind of going in dreamland, kind of who's kind of exploring their emotions. Okay. Feeling a lot of heavy emotions, feeling a lot of heavy, deep emotions. Like, it is like a storm. Okay. A storm, like a storm in the ocean. Like, the waters are just like almost like a shipwreck in a way. But with the King of Cups being here, this is someone who's handling it pretty well. Okay, so even though their emotions could feel like it's all over the place, they're really being stable and grounded within them, and they are nurturing themselves properly. Okay, maybe the nurturing energy around you is really helping you be able to hold space for your own emotions and to work through them. So this, it's a really good balance. Okay, like, if both of these energies are yours, like, it's a really great balance. Like, that King of Cups, even though this person is still awakening to particular hidden emotions, maybe they're still suppressing particular emotions that could, make them a little bit impulsive or impatient when it comes to connecting to certain relationships. It is helping them learn more about their truth. Okay, with this Page of Pentacles being here, though, concerning certain relationships, it could be something that's hidden here that is like, this is someone who is impatient. Okay, impatient and impulsive and just quick to go into battle and quick to say things and do things and act without really thinking of a game plan or thinking of how it may affect what's around them. Someone who usually do act off of their emotions. That could be you or a relationship around you. I feel like it might be a relationship around you, but if it is you, it's an old way of doing things that you no longer wish to do. It could be an old way of connecting to people that you no longer wish to do, which is like just quickly connected to these particular people, allow for your emotions to cloud you to where you don't have like that stable groundedness first. You're not wanting to just quickly do that anymore. Like, the Six of Swords is like, I'm looking at the facts and going to calm waters to go to a state of peace. Like, I am doing things that are difficult for me to do, but I know that I have to in order to maintain my peace. Okay, so you're doing your best to learn how to ground yourself in your emotions. This could also be somebody who is around you. Okay, so they're really retracting their energy and focusing on healing. Okay, they're focusing on aligning themselves, maybe even focusing on aligning with their happiness or even aligning with their own family. Okay, I do see there's a lot of waiting here because someone does feel like they are stuck on a confused perspective. They do feel stuck mentally. Okay, maybe even possibly burnt out. Maybe even doing childhood healing. Look at this King of Pentacles. Okay, so it seems like the Queen of Pentacles is here. They are feeling stable within themselves. This is so interesting. Queen of Cups. You also have the Queen of Swords here. So it's already a connection here. It is hidden. There's a lot of impulsive energy, but there's a lot of matched, like, you got the King of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the King of Cups, you got the Queen of Cups, but you also have a Queen of Swords here, okay? This is someone who does probably share a lot of love for you, but they are emotionally detaching to focus on loving themselves, to focus on being more independent within themselves, and to focus on pouring into themselves. Okay, they're working with spirit, for sure. But with this King of Pentacles and his Hierophant card and his Sun card, this is someone who's doing their best to commit to happiness, like commit to their own happiness. So this could be what you're doing, seeing how you can focus on your disciplines to just commit to even having like a career that just makes you feel really, really happy. Okay, a life that makes you feel really, really happy. Maybe even choices and options altogether. There's just this waiting period that's happening. Someone is retreating because they feel like the emotions are too heavy. Okay. Someone does feel like a ship has left them, like a relationship has left them, but I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's okay. So let's see what's coming towards you concerning love. Like, even if the King of Cups isn't sharing his emotions, like, they still have deep emotions. They just have to work through them before they communicate them. And I feel like that's cool. Like, usually the Queen of Pentacles, she already knows what she wants, and she's like waiting. Like, whoever this person is, like, they're like, I don't know. Like, has someone already tried to like be in a relationship with you? It's like the Queen of Pentacles looks like she's just waiting for you to realize that she's there. But like this King of Cups looks like they're like still like working through their heart and working through their emotions to be able to see past being emotionally deluded, or maybe even seeing through the lenses of their painful experiences. Maybe still purging out emotions. Okay, so let's see what's coming towards you. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords for what's coming towards you. This does talk about the idea of something. It is like spying, lurking, collecting information on. Someone could be collecting information on you or vice versa. We have the Queen of Cups back here. This person does feel rejected. Maybe you are holding back on your investment in them or vice versa. Like someone's just wanting to be more intentional. Someone does feel like taken for granted. Because the way things are growing, like with this Queen of Cups and this Three of Swords being here, they feel heartbroken. Okay, this person feels a little pessimistic. This could literally, like, this King of Cups could be like who you were emotionally connected to. Like, you could have been emotionally connected to somebody, but you're desiring to no longer be in an emotional connection with someone. Maybe you want to work to be in a King of Pentacles state. The King of Pentacles is someone who's building with somebody, but maybe you're not there just yet. The King of Pentacles is like long term. So it seems like whatever it is, like the energies around you, y'all aren't on the same page yet. Okay, so there is going to be someone who's lurking on you, who do have an emotional connection with you, but for some reason they do feel rejected. um they feel heartbroken, and that's like because you're probably not putting as much time and energy into them anymore, maybe vice versa. But with this King of Wands and this Two of Cups and this Death card, I feel like you're focusing on transforming yourself. Like you are going to be focusing on exploring relationships more. Like this Eight of Swords, this Seven of Swords, it's like you feeling stuck in your mind, you feeling like you've lost your happiness. um Someone is kind of stuck in a deceptive state. I think it's just trying to be perfect, like not wanting to take any actions. And that's like where the deception is coming from. Because there's a lot of joy. They could be lying to themselves about joy, the joy that they feel when they're in a relationship with somebody or in a connection with somebody. But you're going to be showing up as the King of Wands. Okay, so you are going to be being more active towards something. You're going to be actively pursuing something that you wasn't once actively pursuing. And then there's going to be someone who does feel heartbroken and rejected and taken for granted. Okay, and with this Death card, you could even be killing off this version of you. Like you could be killing off your emotional connection with somebody, and it could cause for them to be heartbroken. They're going to be lurking on you, but I feel like it's because you want to transform yourself. Like you no longer want to be in this emotional state. Like King of Cups and Queen of Cups, it's not bad energy, but it's not stable. It's not grounded. You get lost in your emotions and feelings. Like it's a deep. It's not just, it's a deep emotional connection. It's just like we dream about each other, we feel each other's energy, like we're soulmates, but it's just like maybe we don't, maybe it's not in the physical, we're not doing anything physically with it, we just have this energy between us and we may not necessarily be acting off of it. Okay, so let's see what overall advice they have for you. These are always hidden. It's difficult. Like that's difficult because they're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. Like, let's see what overall advice they have for you. It's someone you're already connected to. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Honestly, it's showing that, like, I'm assuming that you're like the King of Cups, and it's showing that you have these hidden emotions that you're still working through, or where you're at currently. And maybe like what's coming towards you, like you could either get like a small conversation or an idea of someone who feels heartbroken, like, and I wonder why would you get an idea of their heartbreak? Like, you would get an idea of their heartbreak. They could be communicating that to you, or maybe they'll literally be lurking on you, like looking at your stories, um maybe commenting on certain things. Like sometimes the swords talk about communication, but for me it's more or less like a thought. Like it could be online for sure. Maybe like quotes, like certain quotes, like saying certain quotes from books that you've read, or maybe even like written, maybe a journal or some sort. Like it's going to be some sort of idea, someone's heartache coming towards you, and whoever it is someone who you was emotionally connected to. Maybe you're going to be feeling their heartache, okay? Because I know you are emotionally detaching, like you're emotionally detaching from being the King of Cups. So you're going to be feeling their heartache, and it's probably because you're no longer investing in them. So they may possibly feel like it is over. You're going to be transforming into this King of Wands, which is like, okay, I feel like I got my mojo back. I feel attractive. I feel good. I feel like I can have what I want. I feel like I'm an intentional creator. Like I feel like I can literally have what I want. Like you're gonna be feeling like you can go around with your pinky up, like with your stunner shades on, all of that good stuff. That's how you're gonna be feeling. And for some reason the idea of their heartache will be in your space because y'all are emotionally connected. Okay, even though this Queen of Pentacles is around you, you're not even the King of Pentacles just yet, because if you remember that King of Pentacles, even though the sun was there, the devil was before it, and the devil was connected to the Seven of Cups. So there's just too many options to where that person can't even, like, you wouldn't even be able to think of having a long-term commitment with anybody just yet because of all of those connections. But there is an energy around you that you could have a long-term commitment with, but it doesn't show your energy is ready for that. Okay, like you're not even open to that, not anytime soon. But it doesn't show that Queen of Pentacles is like worried. Like I don't think I don't think the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups are the same people. Like this Queen of Pentacles could be the idea of somebody, but usually the Pentacles are already in your physical. The Page of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, so maybe it was like maybe they do little efforts. They're gonna always be around you. That's all I can say. Like even if you don't give this particular person attention or anything, like whenever you do connect with this person, they're very loving and nurturing, and they feel like home. Like this person feels really safe. They like to take things really, really slow. They're not going to show that they're just sexually attracted to you. That's all I can say. Like this person will actually like have you eaten. Like that's like the Queen of Pentacles. Like she may feel like a mom to you. Like high key. Like she's really like down to earth. She may even like literally love being in the trees. Like she's surrounded by trees. Like so she might really love nature. Like I feel like they this is someone like they would wear nature. Like they would literally put sticks in their hair. Like they are one with nature. Like this person is super chill. Like I can see like not really like seeing this person just yet. Like because like they're literally gonna always be there. They're very stable and confident within themselves. Like they're not too flashy. They're not flashy at all. They're just like there. Like they're beautiful, but they're there. You know. She literally becomes one with the nature, like focusing on grounding herself, focusing on taking care of herself and being her best self. Like, so let's see what advice they have for you. Right. We shall see. Okay, so we have the wheel card for the advice. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords. So the wheel card is the cycle ending. This is closing the chapter on it. Okay, so I feel like, even though you said the world is there, I do feel like they could be the Queen of Cups. For some reason, like what's coming towards you, you are going to be feeling a heartache. You may feel the heartache of the connection being over. It could be your heartache as well. It could be them realizing, the pace in which y'all's connection is like not really growing. Like there is going to be heartache there. And with this will card, they just want you to not feed into the old cycles and old habits. Like where you're at currently, that Six of Swords is like I'm no longer wanting desire. Like I no longer have this desire to feed into my emotions. To allow for my emotions to cloud me. But it's like making sure you don't negate your emotions altogether. Do not shut your emotions off altogether. Like that's what this will is, because this Ten of Swords, this is 10-10 here. This Ten of Swords is someone who does numb their emotions. They're doing their best to suppress it. Okay, so don't suppress how deeply you feel, for a particular energy. They want you to feel all of it. It's the only way you're going to be able to see things clearly. It's just being honest with all of your emotions, whether that's anger, whether that's hatred, whether that is, sadness, whether that's embarrassment, whether that is still love. It's like, don't think about what I should feel. Think about what I honestly do feel. And I don't have to reveal that to anybody. This is what I can just be honest with myself in my own mind about, but it's like I have to make sure I do feel these emotions, because then I will be just stuck in my head, and I don't need to be stuck in my head about anything. I don't need to feel like I'm going in circles. I don't need to feel like I'm continuing to get into these particular connections with that is the same lesson. Okay, so I feel like they're saying the lesson is to not suppress your emotions. Don't suppress how deeply you feel, period. So and it could be like looking back at those past connections to see, did I suppress how I feel, or was I always expressing how I feel? Like, was I able to nurture my emotions and feelings? Like did I feel like it wasn't safe for me to nurture, like speak on my emotions, and why? But this Four of Swords and this Three of Cups is like becoming in alignment with your heart and becoming in alignment with your soul tribe, like opening the door of a friendship, opening up a door of a friendship with some sort of energy that has been heavy on your mind. Like there's something that does need to be healed here with this Star card being here. And this is Aquarian energy, or even just believing in miracles altogether, like just when it comes to your heart, okay, being in high vibrations, making sure you're staying in high vibration. Because with this wheel card, this Ten of Swords, this Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, it's a lot of thoughts. Okay, it's a lot of thoughts, and it's like when you're thinking, you're not feeling. Okay, like when you're thinking so much, you're not feeling, and when you're not feeling, you are doubting your intuition. It could even be like feeding into that doubt. Okay, because it's the Seven of Swords. You got like almost all of the swords here. We have this High Priest card, which is like a lot of hidden energy. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the King of Wands. This is you being confident within your own independence, your own singlehood, enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying this untraditional path that you are creating for yourself. Trusting your standards, continuing to be confident about yourself. Don't take yourself for granted. Okay, don't take yourself for granted. Understand what you are bringing to the table. being able to stay in high vibrations, even if you're just hanging out with friends, but allow for these friends to pour into you, allow for yourself to feel, allow for yourself to feel these connections that are around you, like actually feeling them. Don't think about them, but feel it. Just feel it. Be a part of the particular experience, where it's like, I'm not doing all of this thinking. Okay. And like, I feel like feeling these emotions and feelings, like I said, when they said that the Three of Swords is coming up, like that is heartache, but it's to help you get acquainted with your heart. It's like sometimes you have to feel the pain in order to feel that pleasure. You have to get through the pain in order to feel and get to that pleasure point. To feel something in your heart is to be a part of this living experience. Okay. So they don't want you to lie about things to where you're just staying stuck in your head and you feel like you're being pulled in two separate directions, like trust that there is a silver lining, trust that an ally will appear, trust and believe in your wish fulfillment, continue to activate your heart, feel attractive, be willing to see who you are in the mirror, be willing to affirm that, okay? I feel like they want you to not look at yourself the same way. Don't look at yourself in the same way. Like, it could be a version, like a way that you're looking at yourself that may keep you stuck in a particular situation and a particular cycle. Okay. And it's these thoughts. It goes back into that my thoughts are creative, or I am a creator. And so I have to think about my desires optimistically. Like, how are my thoughts affecting my actions? How is it affecting the energy that I vibrate off of when I'm in front of a particular person? Okay. So let's pull some oracles. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. The additional messages you have. Oh, all right. So we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. And so that exploration is just you like being honest about all of those emotions and feelings, all of them. Okay. Your feelings are real. And I feel like when someone makes you super, super angry, like if someone affects your emotions, period, I feel like it is sourced from I feel like it's sourced from love. If someone has the power to affect your emotions and feelings, it's because you feel deeply for them. And it's like to explore those feelings will help you learn more about yourself. Okay? It will help you learn more about yourself. And sometimes it's just learning more about yourself when it comes to just, the type of love that you can show, the type of compassion that you can show, or maybe even just being honest, honest with the frustration. Like, damn, I chose another one, like I chose another one like that. What caused for me to choose this particular person? What thing pulled me in? Is that thing that pulled me in, like, was it not beneficial? Like was it not functional? Like it's like really being able to be honest about all of those emotions and feelings so that you can really learn more about yourself and continue to evolve. Okay. Your feelings are real. Okay. And they're worth exploring. They tell you more about yourself, period. And you should never focus so much on the result of something to where it's like I'm going to negate my honest emotions and feelings, but to avoid a particular result. Like I don't want to feel rejected, and so to avoid rejection, I'm not even going to put myself out there. I'm not going to be honest about my emotions and feelings. I'm not going to try my best. You know. So it's like don't focus on the result. Focus on what your honest emotions and feelings are, and be willing to see yourself. Okay. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We have express yourself. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. New love, a new person has steered your romantic feelings. Okay, so this could be a completely new person. And or it could just be like a new version, like because you're seeing things from a new type of lens. Like It could be new energy, and it will be new energy because you're going to be coming off as this new person. Like, because what's coming towards you is that King of Wands with that Death card. So this is like you feel like you have reinvented yourself, and so you're going to be being more. You're going to go after your desires a little bit more. Okay. So just getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. The only way you'll be able to reveal your innermost self to someone is if you like know how you feel on a deeper level. Okay. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. And you have to be willing to visualize it. Okay. It may be it's like I feel like just feel the energy of it. Okay. Feel it. Actually feel it. Don't be in your mind about how they look like or who they are exactly, but feel that energy of it. Feel the energy of it. Feel the energy of you connecting, like all these orbs. That's a feeling, okay? Like even when you're having these restless nights, like there's some sort of positive light that drops in. That's like some sort of intuitive nudge, just telling you, brighter is coming, brighter is here, and it's just like don't allow for these dark thoughts to overcloud you. Okay, that those thoughts are going to always be there. That energy is going to always be there. um but yeah, just be willing to hold yourself accountable when it comes to the messages you receive, even your own intuitive knowing. Okay, because this is your intuition, but it's like this doubt could really cause for you to not be able to trust yourself. Okay, like this could even be like imagining yourself being connected with somebody who wishes to engage with you like in an emotionally depth type of way. Okay, and then also being willing to show up in a way where it's like I trust that this person wants to be able to connect with me in that way. Like I'm allowed for my energy and our energy to be able to do that. So let's see what heal yourself card they have for you. Okay, so we have victim consciousness and we have unleash your creativity. We have love. And I know this love card is just like letting go of your limiting beliefs about love. The Phoenix rising is a lot of things are falling apart. Don't focus so much on creating. Allow for these things to fall apart because you will give yourself this clean slate to create what it is that you want, to affirm what it is that you want, to feel what it is that you want. Okay, maybe you're going to giving yourself a new opportunity to express your love, giving yourself a new opportunity to engage in the emotionally depth connection with somebody. Like maybe I did have an emotional depth connection with someone, but both of us wasn't willing to work on it. Okay, and so I was like, let me see how I can give myself a new opportunity to build that connection with somebody. Okay, let's see what victim consciousness say. So it says, stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you are creating. It is easy to think that life is unfair and point the fingers at others. If you hear yourself saying it's unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough and nobody cares about me, why me? I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you are losing your power and nourishing your victim aspects and asserting your place in a victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others and telling you that you don't deserve better and keeping yourself stuck in a financial rut. So that creating dramas part is that person, like creating someone else's perspective, like, oh, this person may think this particular way about me, which will block me from taking actions that I want to take. Okay. And these particular thoughts can be sourced from anything. Okay. But still, it's like I can create a story, I can create a thought that does block me from my true emotions and feelings. Okay. So it says you need to build your internal confidence, self worth, and courage. Get out of your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion, and love. Okay. So the action says visualize your inner victim, ask to be aware when you are acting like a victim, and then ask your inner victim to show you how you could behave in a more empowered way. How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered on a daily basis? Ask yourself, am I acting from an empowered, victorious perspective or a victim perspective? Okay, that's interesting. I kind of want to read this love one too. So it says, let go of limiting beliefs about love. Your heart desires more connections, love, and nourishment. You are in a point in your life where you need to learn how to truly give and receive love. Fully opening your heart will awaken your vulnerability, sensitivity, and fear, in particular, your fear of rejection and intimacy with another person. However, you will also unleash your passion, inspiration, greatness, and an ability to care deeply. Start seeing how great life is and be willing to connect with others. If you have been holding on to past pain, then it's time to acknowledge it, feel it, and move forward. Give yourself permission to let people in. Ask for love with all of your heart and soul, and it will come. Look for something beautiful in every person you encounter. Focus on feeling good whenever you see people loving each other, and know that this is coming to you in a form of the love of a lifetime or an incredible friendship. Okay. And it's really beautiful because the Three of Cups usually do talk about friendship. And I feel like that is here. Like it's showing up as a friendship because there's just so many truths that you have to adopt to um and it's like when it comes from generational curses, like these thoughts, this energy, this feeling, it may not just be from you. And so that's why it can be even more heavier, but it's like you have the courage, you have the strength to break it. So it's like don't ever feel bad for having all this energy here, but it is here. So we just got to speak on it and we got to work through it, okay? But it is showing up as a deep connection with a friendship first with this Three of Cups, maybe even two friends that are very close to you, and like they really do help you raise your vibrations. They really do help you feel really confident within yourself and really attractive within yourself. Like it's a lot of like pour into me and help me, like this is like pour into me, like help my vibrations rise. Like both of these cards talk about raising your vibrations, and this is Aquarian energy. It's like being a star, like allowing for that light to just shine off of you, okay? And it's to help you be more courageous and confident within yourself, because all of these swords, it's like I have to stop doubting myself. I have to stop allowing for myself to go down this path of doubting myself, to not trusting myself, not respecting my boundaries, not expressing my boundaries, staying stuck in my mind. Okay. Let's say 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. 7, 8, 9, 10 of swords. Okay. Like it's just so much. And I feel like it's just like this is your subconscious when it comes to the healing process that's taking place about these particular things. Okay. So again, you're going to receive the intuitive messages, like you're going to receive them later, but you are going to have certain friends and certain people who are heaviest in your energy who's going to help you like awaken, and who's going to help you move into this new stage in your life, who's going to help you continue to open your heart, who's going to help you get acquainted with your heart, who's going to help you be willing to put your heart like fully into these relationships again, you know it's going to help you not feel rejected when you do face a no. A no is like it's not you being rejected, it's them not aligning with your energy. Okay. So we have Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched over by the angels. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have faith and don't try to force it to happen. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. And that deeper is just really exploring your emotions, like exploring your real emotions and feelings, okay? Be willing to analyze your dreams, being willing to analyze yourself. Okay. So we have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, and pedicure. It's like maybe I was building a relationship from a place of neglect of self, so maybe the timing wasn't right. Okay, like yeah. So it's like when I am focusing on myself and making sure I'm straight emotionally, especially when it comes to my subconscious, like it's difficult with subconscious emotions and feelings because these are hidden to you as well. And they're only going to be like brought to the forefront when it comes to maybe even having like a psychoanalysis type of conversation with someone. You remember that I'm open and receptive. So maybe even finding someone you trust, whoever this Queen of Pentacles energy is, maybe even a friend. I'm open to new ideas and I'm willing to try different methods. I consider alternate viewpoints. I welcome intellectual stimulation. I'm receptive because that moon energy is literally like, it's so deep. It's hidden. Like it's hidden with your own emotions. Like it's subconscious. Like your dreams would possibly reveal it to you, but that is the unknown. And so to dive deep into it is to like really be able to like let me not allow for these thoughts to like hinder me and like block me. Let me just allow for myself to see myself for who I am, accept myself no matter what emotions and feelings come up. Like let me allow for myself to feel all of this truthfully and honestly, so that I can just work through them. Okay. Whatever you reveal, you will heal. Okay. We have a Stara. You desire the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. Okay. Maybe even it's like, why don't I express my boundaries, or how can I get connected? Like, because when it comes to developing a deep emotional connection with somebody, like that is a choice that we take. So it's just like, did I develop a emotionally in-depth connection with somebody, who wasn't able or ready to handle it, or did I do it when I wasn't ready to handle it, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So we have Chantal, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Okay, so we got that new love energy here again, and it could be new simply because you have these new lenses, you have this new confidence, you have this new energy coming off of you, and it's attracting that person again. Like, damn, this person know who they are, or you may literally have this new person who's sparking something in you. Okay. We have Adriana. I am leading you towards the answers to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Okay. And so you have to not doubt your own thoughts. You have to make sure you're not getting wrapped up in your own thoughts. Okay. Then we have Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Okay. Now remember your last reading said something about yoga and exercise, because you are going through these particular spiritual upgrades, so really getting connected with the energies around you, like getting in alignment with the energies around you. Because with this Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, that wheel card for the advice is like, your energy may not be in alignment with the chapter that you're actually in your life. So you can literally be in this new chapter, but this energy can be what's around you, like the trust issues, the doubt, the people who may be trying to get me to doubt myself, me numbing myself, my emotions not feeling safe, my feelings not feeling safe, me feeling like I can't be, my real self, et cetera, and et cetera. So, and last but not least, we have Grace and Antoinette to help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Okay. That compassion, even for others who have let me down, for me letting myself down, I'll just see it all with compassion because everyone is doing the best they can with the tools that they have. Okay. Alrighty. Hi, Jesse. So I'm doing donation based. So it's a minimum of $5, and my information is in the comments. It's pinned in the comments. Thanks for allowing me to give you your reading. I appreciate your support so much. Also, always. I wanna love you. Okay, so I think I'm going to get off for a little bit, allow for my energy to recover itself, and then I will come back on here in a few hours. Don't hold me to it, but I more than likely will and desire to do that. Okay, so I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Thank you to everyone who interacted and engaged with me. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose and protect your peace.